Hello YouTubers, beer geeks and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do beer review. This one is by Mike Hess. And they're from San Diego, California. And this one is called Grapefruit Solis India Pale Ale with grapefruit. And it comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. And this is what the can looks like. Okay. It says Grapefruit Solis kicks it up a notch by taking an awesome San Diego style IPA and pumping it full of citrusy grapefruit. We're talking real fruit, zest and juice. The hops complement the zestiness, and the subtle malt makes this an award-winning, crisp, and deliciously refreshing India Pale Ale. And it comes in at 80 IBUs. And again, 7.5% ABVs. And ingredients is water, barley, hops, grapefruit, orange peel, and yeast. And this was canned on 4/20/20, so it's about a couple months old. I've never had this before. I've never seen it. I've seen Mike Hess beers around before, but I never grabbed for them. Either because I couldn't find it fresh enough, or for whatever reason, I don't know. This was given to me by a friend to review. I normally would grab, if I was to buy it, I would buy it probably fresher than this. So, but since a friend gave it to me, I'm going to go ahead and review it. It's just, I usually like to get my IPAs about 2 months or fresher. A month and a half or fresher is optimal if you want the full effect of the hops and stuff and whatever else might be in the beer, like the blended fruits and stuff. They're going to be a lot more prevalent if you can get them a month and a half or fresher, in my opinion. I'm sure others too. Once again, that's what the can looks like. I don't know what this stuff goes for. From what I remember, the Mike Hess beers are kind of average price. As far as like 6-packs go and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever even had a Mike Hess beer before, so this is my first time. Mike Hess Brewing. Well, let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. I've heard some good things about this brewery. I was listening to an AM radio station, KFI, and then they had Mike Hess on the station, and it sounds like they're doing some pretty good things there at the brewery in San Diego. Once again, that's what the can looks like. So I've heard some good things about Mike Hess beers, so we shall see what this entails. So we have a medium, real nice, frothy, creamy, silky looking head. That was a very light pour. And we have a slightly hazy amber color. Maybe slight, like a light amber. Not quite to the amber color, but more like a lighter, medium amber color, slightly hazy. As you can see, very slight haze to it. Real nice, creamy looking head. Alright, head's gone pretty rocky. Alright, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Okay, right up front, I'm getting like a slight citrusy note, kind of like a, yeah, a little bit of grapefruit. Yeah, like a grapefruit, kind of maybe like a some kind of peel. I think they said some kind of peel. Yep, I'm getting the orange for sure. I'm definitely getting the grapefruit and the orange. Yeah, it's actually the orange that is standing up. That's up front. The orange is up front, and the grapefruit's kind of coming in after. That's pretty much what's dominating this aroma. Orange and then grapefruit. I'm getting kind of like a malty sweetness kind of cutting through that. As you can see, it's leaving some really nice lacing on the glass there. Let's see if we can get some more off the aroma here. There's like a kind of a malty sweetness coming through the orange and the grapefruit. And kind of like some type of a hoppy note, might be a little bit of pine or something, citrus. Smells really good actually. It smells very tasty. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Well, that's different. That is different. That's very tasty. Oh yeah. That's very nice. Look at the lacing on that glass. Very nice malt backbone. Wow. That tastes really good. This one's catching me off guard a little bit. Thank you to my buddy for hooking this up. Gus G and the Flying V. Alright. Let's see if we can pick up some other notes here. By the way, the taste follows the aroma. Oh, that is so good. Oh, wow. I'm tripping out on the lacing on this glass. Look at that. Really, really nice. This is a very, very well constructed beer. 7.5%. You can't even tell. There's no raw booziness or no alcohol notes coming through. It's got the orange peel coming through big time and the grapefruit peel. I think that which one was the peel? Yeah, orange peel. Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really good. Wow, they did a good job on that. Normally, I don't like fruity beers where they blend in fruit instead of trying to get the hops to taste like fruit. They blend in the fruit. Most of the time, I don't like that because usually it's the fruit they blend in just totally dominates like everything. But this one, it's got a real nice balance of that blended fruit with the hops and the malt. They did a very good job on this. Let's see if we can pick up something else. Cheers. Oh, that is very good. It's got a medium mouthfeel, but it's really smooth. It's got a really smooth mouthfeel. Once again, that's what it looks like. Now, this is some good stuff here. I like the way they blended the orange peel and the grapefruit. It's neither one of them is like really dominating too much. It's a nice blend of the two, and then you do have the hops coming through those fruit notes. But the hops is there, but it's not really overpowering the fruit. The fruit's more up front. The orange and the grapefruit together are about equal right in front of the hop note. I can't really describe what the hops is because of the orange and the grapefruit are a little more dominant, but it's there. It's got a little tanginess to it, but not overly tangy. And the tanginess is definitely from the fruit, probably the grapefruit and the orange peel. But the hops are there. It's a very nice balance of the three, the orange, the grapefruit, and the hops. And then of course the awesome malt backbone that this beer has, as you can see. It just balances all out really nicely. This is a very, very tasty beer. And this is a little over 2 months old. So if you can get this even fresher, this is super tasty. I'm really enjoying this. I will definitely be picking this up again. I'm getting it fresher, and it's gonna be really good. It's really good at over 2 months old. Oh, that is awesome. I am getting the malt coming through now. I can really swill it. Now the malt sweetness is coming through. And look at that. That is a killer malt backbone. Really nice. This is a very, very well constructed beer. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. It's definitely different than your usual West Coast style IPA. This is like a really well constructed West Coast style IPA with the twist, with the orange peel and the grapefruit, which I think really makes it tasty and different. And I am enjoying this. We'll swill it one more time. We'll wrap it up. Cheers. Really nice job on the blending of this. I will definitely be picking this up again. This is very, very tasty. So that's pretty much what, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to drink the rest of this with you. So let's chill out and have possibly a beer with you. Cheers. It's late. It's 12:45 a.m. right now. I got off work about 45 minutes ago, and thought I'd squeeze this beer review in. I'm glad I did. This is a super tasty beer. I'm super impressed. I had no idea Mike Hess beers were that good. I mean, the label is pretty trippy, actually. I mean, look at this. It looks like a bear, maybe, or I don't know. I don't know what that is. But it's kind of a, like, you would normally see that. So it's not something, I don't know why I passed it up. It might have been like the dates or something, or maybe I couldn't find it fresh enough. And this puppy's over 2 months old and it tastes this good, so this is pretty impressive. I mean, the IBUs are up there at 80 and 7.5%, so it's a pretty good, it's a pretty big beer, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with why it tastes so good. But also the way they just blended everything together at really good levels. Everything blends very nicely. Oh, that is so good. Wow, that's different, and it's good different. Yeah, I like it. Nothing but foam. That's it. So on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to give this puppy a 4.3. It's really tasty. I really like to get my hands on this. A month and a half or fresher, I bet it's off the hook. It'd probably go up. It'll probably go up from a 4.3, probably a little bit higher, I'm sure. You know, 2 months, you start losing some of the hops, at least. I'm not too sure about the fruits, the orange and the grapefruit, I'm not sure. But I know the hops will start to diminish after 2 months. So if you can get this really fresh, I'm sure it's just off the chain. So 4.3 it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Sorry this video went on a little long, but this was a really good beer, and I really enjoyed it. So double horns up for this puppy. 4.3 it is, and y'all have an awesome day, and we'll check you later. See ya. I'll have the description of this beer at the bottom of the video in the description section. Please like, of course, and subscribe. I'd much appreciate that. We'll check you later. Have an awesome evening. See ya.